Hi and welcome to the Property Show, your #1 information hub. Today we take a tour in the 4th largest urban center in Kenya, a city with unlimited opportunities. Whether you're an investor, a developer in the real estate space, hospitality, health services, education, agribusiness, Nakuru City is ready for you. The property pick of the week brings us to King Sapphire Apartments, an affordable project. We'll also get an update on the status of this great development.
In terms of construction, we can say we are at 50%.
The property news highlights the Molo Municipality Charter Award event, which was graced by His Excellency the Governor.
Na hivyo basi tunasherehekea historia mzuri sana ya Molo, ya watu wavumilivu, watu wenye jitihada na hata zaidi ambao wameweza kujikakamua na kuinua Molo mpaka kiwango kingine.
Hizi titles ziko 1300.
The accessory spot features ideas on sprucing the outdoor space. Our favorite home ownership segment brings nuggets and tips on getting onto the property ladder.
What I would advise anybody who is looking to buy a house, just work with professionals.
Finally, a feature on other investment opportunities available in the market, courtesy First Avenue, your real estate partner. My shoot location is King Sapphire Apartments in Nakuru City, a city with unlimited opportunities. Our social media handles are open. Send in your feedback, comments, questions, and let's talk. As always, there is something for everyone. Today, we share unlimited opportunities available in Nakuru City. We kick off with our property pick of the week, King Sapphire Apartments, an affordable project we had visited earlier during their open day event. We get to hear the status of this great project.
King Sapphire Bondeni, where we have a total of 605 houses comprising of 2, 3 and 1 bedroom apartments. The 3 bedroom apartments are 380, the 2 bedroom are 180, and the 1 bedroom apartments are 45 in number. Construction wise, we're at 50%. Of the 13 blocks, 12 blocks are up at different stages on different blocks. We have tiling ongoing on others, plastering on different blocks. The internal fixtures have already commenced. The exterior work is also at 70% done. We are located in Nakuru City, Bondeni area, 5 minutes drive to the CBD. We are next to a bus terminus. We have hospitals, market, all within a radius of 1.5 kilometers of the project. Amenities on site are a kids play area. We have solar street lighting, an ECD center alongside a commercial block. Expected time of completion is on or before December of 2023. Nakuru City, having recently acquired its city status, I will therefore invite you to invest with us. There is a guaranteed return of investment.
Nestled in a tranquil and relaxed neighborhood of Bondeni area in Nakuru County, King Sapphire is the epicenter of joy for families. With a total of 605 units of 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments, this project is mandated to give a new start with the opportunity to set the rhythm right for a new living. The accommodation features include a spacious lounge area cum dining area, a kitchen area fitted with top and bottom cabinets, a washing area, a visitor's cloakroom, and master ensuite bedroom. The common amenities will include a controlled access with well-planned security checkpoints, a secured masonry boundary wall, cabro-paved driveways, ample parking, green spaces and attractive landscaping throughout the project, solar street lighting, ample water supply, children's play area, a kindergarten school, a common community hall for the society, a recreational center, commercial and retail shops. The project has also considered those who are physically challenged by having units for them. King Sapphire has easy access to schools, shopping centers and recreational places. The price point for this project is from 1.5 million Kenya shillings. King Sapphire, your home is your jewel.
Whether you're a businessman visiting Nakuru for a day or two, an international or local tourist looking for a home away from home destination, or a resident in this great county and wondering where to take your family for a day out, Hotel Waterback is ready to take care of you.
Hotel Waterback has 100 rooms, and we have different categories of rooms. We have the executive suite, we have the superior rooms, we have standard rooms, and we have what we call twin rooms and family rooms. We do have 2 restaurants. The 2 restaurants serve very specialized menus. We serve from classical cuisine to contemporary. What I mean by classical cuisine is that this is the only hotel that you can find some of the prime meat cuts you can never find anywhere in the world, like the tomahawk, the famous Texas cowboy cut, the ribeye, the famous Spencer meat cut. We also have salmon, we have red snapper. On the contemporary, we cater for all dietaries, be it local cuisine or any of your specialty. We also cater for different cultural background. And so at Hotel Waterback, we've got everything for everybody. We do also have a swimming pool. We have a gym. One of our major business also at Hotel Waterback is conferencing. We have international conferencing and we have local conferencing. And we have 10 conference halls that can cater up to 400 people at any given time. Our main clients, to start with, we have families who are traveling either to Nairobi, to western part of Kenya. They stop over, they spend over the night. So those are our major clients. We also have international tourism, tourists coming over here because Nakuru has a lot of sceneries, a lot of attraction. At Hotel Waterback, we offer what we call personalized service. Our staff are well trained to take care of our clients. And so every time you come to Hotel Waterback, you feel at home, you feel welcome, and we're here to take care of our clients.
Coming up, Molo Municipality Charter Award event, which was graced by His Excellency the Governor.
Nataka kuchukua nafasi hii kwanza kuwashukuru nyote ambao mmeweza kuchukua siku ya leo kuweza kuja hapa na hata zaidi kushuhudia tukiinua town ya Molo kuwa manispaa. Hii ni siku ya kihistoria, manake mji huwa unainuliwa mara moja kwa maisha yake, na nina furaha kwamba hata miaka 20 ama 30 kutoka sasa itajulikana siku ya leo kulikuwa na jambo ambalo liweza kuinua hali ya Molo kuwa katika level nyingine, tukizingatia kwamba Molo ni baadhi ya miji ama mtaa ambaye ni mzee sana katika hapa mkoa wetu. Ilianzisha kama mahali ambapo tulikuwa tukiita the White Highlands, ambapo wazungu waliweza kuja huku pale awali, na unajua wazungu walipofika hapa wakoloni waliweza kuangalia mahali ya nchi ambaye ni nono kabisa, na mahali walienda ni mahali ilikuwa mchanga ni mzuri, hali ya anga ni mzuri, na mambo yote ni mzuri, na ukaona walichagua Molo, walikuwa wakijua Molo ni mahali pazuri. Lakini miaka imepita na imeenda na Molo imebadilika, na vile Molo inabadilika na inazidi kuendelea mbele, tungetaka pia hali ya wakaaji ya Molo izidi kuimarika na kuweza kwenda juu. Na ninafurahi katika historia yetu, wale ambao wanakumbuka Molo vizuri kwa hali ya anga na ukulima, hakuna mahali ambapo pana ukulima bora kuliko hapa. Utakumbuka kwamba miaka ambayo imepita hata makampuni za kukuza mbegu walikuwa wakikuza hapa kwetu Turi na sehemu za Molo huku kote, kwa sababu hali ya anga hapa ni mzuri zaidi. Research Center ya Kalro iko hapa. Pyrethrum Research Center na farm yao iko tu hapa ukienda pande ya Mau Summit. Kwa hivyo ni mahali ambapo tunapatambua kwa kipekee kwa sababu ya vile tumeweza kuimarisha ukulima wetu. Na hivyo basi tunasherehekea historia mzuri sana ya Molo, ya watu wavumilivu, watu wenye jitihada na hata zaidi ambao wameweza kujikakamua na kuinua Molo mpaka kiwango kingine. This is a time to invest in Molo. Miaka chache haungeona hata nyumba za gorofa huku, lakini sasa zimejaa kila mahali. Na hivyo yangu ni kuwaomba, hata katika siku zijazo Molo itabadilika sura. Molo itakuwa ni pali pazuri ambapo panaleta wawekezaji na utajiri utaweza kupatikana hapa. Ya mwisho ni kwamba tutakuwa na strategic plan ama mpango wa kuweza kuona vile tuta attract investors. Hivyo ni kumaanisha tutaweza aje kujua kama ni educational institutions zitakuja hapa, factories and industries ambazo wangetaka kuja hapa, tujiulize ni mbinu gani tutaleta. Na niseme tu mapema mwaka huu niliweza kukutana na chuo kikuu kimoja ambacho kinataka kuanzisha university hapa karibu na Baraka, inaitwa Loyola University, na tayari wameanzisha ujenzi wao. Na hiyo Loyola University ni baadhi ya university zile kubwa sana duniani, na inafadhiliwa na kanisa ya Catholic. Na ikifika hapa Molo itakuwa baadhi ya matown ambayo iko na university zile kubwa. Watoto wetu ambao wamehitimu kuendelea na masomo yao hawataenda Nairobi ama Mombasa ama kwingine, wataweza kupata the university education right here in Molo. Na hivyo pia hao lecturers watakuja kusomesha huko, watahitaji mahali ya kuishi. Kwa hivyo mtajenga manyumba, watahitaji mahali ya kupeleka watoto wao shule. Kwa hivyo Molo itazidi kupanuka na kupanuka na hata kuendelea.
Your Excellency, pande hii tumeweka wale watu wanachukua hizi titles, ziko 1300 but because tunajua uko na mikutano ingine, tunaomba utupe nafasi upeane about 35, alafu tutabaki tukipeana hizo zingine.
Nakuru has officially become a city. Next, a conversation on where the city is and the opportunities available here. Thank you so much, Judilea, for having us.
Welcome to Nakuru City. This is a city of many opportunities. Your visit here is already an opportunity.
Give us an overview of where we are and what we should be expecting, and especially for investors.
Anytime we hear of a city, Kisumu, Mombasa, and any other, what comes into our minds are the standards of expectations, both in terms of services, in terms of what you want to see when you're in the city, in terms of developments, and so to say the built environment. And we are glad that our department, Land, Housing and Physical Planning, took the first step in appreciating that Nakuru should be a municipality and now eventually has a charter as a city. So where you are is now what you've seen as you came in, the roads, the walkways. It's about live, work and play. When you hear a city, it's about how are people living? Decent, affordable? How are people working? What are the job opportunities? Which investors have we attracted? So from the time we became a city in December, there is a lot of change. Our hotels are fully booked. Investors are already knocking on our doors for approvals of developments because they know very soon the population will be high. Very soon investors would want places to display their issues. For example, agriculture from Naivasha. Here they would want to come and sell more in Nakuru and so on. So you can see the openings can even be touched now. People can walk around town without getting into conflicts with the vehicles. We'll be able to show you some of the investment opportunities we've also done as a county to make sure that when we say we are in a city, we are really in a city.
Let's talk about the upgrading on Naivasha, Molo and Gilgil to a municipality. What does that mean?
Urban Areas Act. It is very, very express on what a municipality should be. And our process of upgrading these municipalities were guided by the Act. The population density, the services available for that population, and many other issues. Those issues, we started as a department, presented them to the cabinet, and on approval, they were able to get an ad hoc committee just to make sure that what we are doing is legal and satisfactory, not just to the beneficiaries, but also to the country at large. And the municipalities upgrading comes with a lot of goodies. We just mentioned one of the factors as services, name them sewerage, the environment. We talked about work, play and live. What are the fields available for our children even when they are not in school in these municipalities? We talked about housing. Does it have sewerage? So all these things come in with upgrading of our towns to municipalities, municipalities to cities and so on. One of the advantages of what we have done and why we were very keen to see the areas that need this is because of the funding. After devolution, the county cannot fully meet the services that are needed by its own citizens. So to get into that, the opportunities that come with this upgrading, including funding that is most needed to bring services to these areas. Like I mentioned, you can see a lot of works going on in Nakuru. Despite being funded internally by the county, you now have donors, you have grants like the Kenya Urban Support Program who deals with these things. Why? Because when you have a municipality, the next thing is a board. And you know when it comes to grants and management of funds, you want to be dependent from the beneficiaries. So as counties are beneficiaries, within the municipalities are board members who now take account of what is being done with the funds that have been granted or loaned to make sure that all services that are meant to be provided to these citizens reach to the Wanjiko. So to that extent, you see, if you go to Naivasha, there is a lot of road network going on, funded by Kenya Urban Support Program. Now you expect the same with Gilgil and Molo last week that were given charters by His Excellency Governor Lee Kinyanjui. So all these opportunities or benefits are coming up with that we are calling upgrading.
We've also seen you giving title deeds to citizens. Let's talk about the titling, security of tenure, and what's in place currently.
At the heart of His Excellency the President and also His Excellency our Governor, there has been a titling program nationally. And we are happy as Nakuru we benefited from this program. And initially, the program had targeted that Nakuru we would give about 100,000 titles. That was in the year 2018. But I'm happy to report that as we speak, we are past 200,000 titles. We have surpassed the target.
Congratulations.
That one tells you that people are hungry for security of tenure. The land conflicts have been an issue. But where there is security of tenure, we all agree these conflicts can be minimized. The issue of succession, when the original owners, our parents, have title deeds, we can for sure say that they leave behind land, not case matters. So we are happy as Nakuru County that despite benefiting from the presidential titling program, internally as a department, we have budgeted for planning and survey works, which all lead to titling. Because if an area is not planned, if an area is not surveyed, then it would be very difficult for us to get this title.
What matters in every city and every county is where are we with the affordable housing program. Take us through what you have in place and where Nakuru County is positioning the affordable housing space.
We start with Naivasha as one of our major sub-county, a center of horticulture, floriculture. We also say it's a center of peace resolution. When everyone else cannot agree all over the world, they end up in Naivasha. You can see how much we attract in Naivasha, both in terms of residences and investors. And all that human traffic needs to stay, either permanently, short-term, and so on. But as you move around, you see that most farms do not have decent housing. We are happy to report that as a county, we have secured a 50-acre parcel for affordable housing. We are grateful to World Bank. They have been able to do a feasibility study and they have given it to us, and we are now in the implementation stage. We have advertised because we want to go to PPP, that is a public-private partnership. The county owns the land, and then we will invite construction companies. Once they build these homes, they have, through the World Bank, we have a list of the first beneficiaries who will be the residents of these areas. And most of them are the workers in the flower farms. And they normally pay a rent of 3,000 to 6,000 where they live. So you'll be upgrading them and also helping them live decently in their own homes. Why? The program is affordable housing, yes, but the beneficiaries will have a program of rent to own.
Wow. Great. And I must say once again, congratulations. You've done so much and yet we don't know about the things you're doing.
Some words that my governor likes saying. You cannot be in two places. You cannot be talking too much and working at the same time. So we've been working. Now it's time to make the noise, like the necessary noise I'm making now. I need you to know what Nakuru has done. And as a department, we can tell you we've run over 60 programs. And as we close our term with His Excellency the Governor, we have made sure we've completed what we started. You just mentioned about upgrading city. We've mentioned about 3 municipalities, titling. We have now evaluation role that I'm sure will be implemented very soon in the next assembly. It's been a process. We have done issues like GIS. We now have a lab within the department. So very soon survey works and many other issues will be tackled instantly. We are also going to make sure we get into the digitalization of our approval systems. I'm sure our planners will get into that. In terms of documentation, our registry is now well planned. We took time, about 3 months, to redo our registry just to make sure that our records are straight, and any client coming into the department, they can get instant information. We've been able to work very closely with our sister departments at national level, of which the titling program can attest to that. Also my team players, the surveyors, the planners, I'm sure you'll interact with them. You'll be able to visit most of the projects we've done. You will see we've been working. Now we are telling you what we've been doing. And what we've been doing can be seen, can be touched, can be felt.
Nakuru County is centrally located in Kenya, and it has a big impact in terms of spatial development of the entire country. With this in mind, we have to do our best to ensure that Nakuru is well planned.
Are you hosting an event and would like to be featured on this platform? This segment is dedicated for events from breaking ground, handover ceremonies, product launches, to high-level conversations, changing the real estate landscape. Just drop us a line and lock our calendar. It's that time for a short break. Still ahead, ideas on sprucing the outdoor space. Nuggets and tips of getting onto the property ladder.
Getting the right people was one of the challenges. Another thing that I didn't really think much of is the terrain of the land.
And a feature on other investment opportunities available in the market. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after the break.
You are not boring. Why should your walls be? Add depth and vibrance to your space with colors that come alive through Crown textured paints. When you mean business, let your walls announce you without saying a word with the classy Italian and stylish effect from the Crown Canvas range. Your walls are a canvas. Express your passionate side with a dreamy and luxurious finish from the Crown Metallica range. Make a statement. The Crown range of textured paints, perfect for interior spaces and commercial exteriors. If you like it, crown it.
Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show, your #1 information hub. Coming up, the accessory spot with ideas to spruce up an outdoor space.
Sometimes we want to read, meditate, chill, and relax at our homes. What a better way than using pergolas as your chill spot and to add to your outdoor spaces with peculiar style. Here are several ideas to transform your pergolas. Use of traditional pergola mortar. A classically styled pergola offers beauty to an outdoor room. Design styles include columns and structural details. The craftsman is established with elegant features and built with 4 pillars and beams over the roof. A traditional pergola has timeless aesthetic value, never running out of fashion. A modern pergola mortar. This type of pergola is turning out to be an all-time favorite for new generations. For those who like to live in the lead and maintain membership in the Social Trendsetters Club, a white vinyl pergola is a unique style to mesh. Often this type is made from wood or aluminium. It holds its cues from contemporary architecture. Wooden pergola. If you need to turn your pergola into an open-air living space where you can relax or entertain your guests, then have some comfy sofas or chairs. The type of furniture you choose can make or break your pergola. So make sure that you pick top quality modern wood for your outdoor space. CNC cut pergola. Beautifully designed open-air metal privacy panels can enhance an outdoor area's appearance while extending benefits such as shade, privacy, and protection. Open-air laser-cut partitions can be placed outdoors, as part of a pergola, canopy, decorative wall, metal gate, or set of divider screens. Having the expertise to customize your exterior space with outdoor metal privacy panels allows you to make a great impression on visitors and take advantage of seasonal aesthetics. Aluminium pergola. With a strong metal frame, an aluminium pergola can allow a wooden structure stability with a clean elegance and entirely customizable accessories. Also, long-lasting and relatively maintenance-free, your aluminium pergola is assured to last through a lifetime of both rain and shine. If you're looking for good quality, you will want to choose an aluminium pergola. Retractable pergola. A retractable covering system can be mounted to most pergola structures, including those built of timber. With just a push of a switch or pulling up a cord, this innovative solution produces adequate shade and protection when you want it and plenty of sunlight and open air when you don't. Custom retractable coverings are available in various colors, designs, and forms to harmonize with your outdoor furnishings and decor. Pergolas are structured to define a square or rectangular area in your outdoor space. There is more to a great pergola than these simple configurations. You can quickly go beyond standard posts and cross beams to give your pergola a unique look and feel. If you need your pergola to stand out, choose an arched or artisan-style roof that gives your new pergola a bigger, more solid feel. Lattice roofing or privacy panels can also add to the style of traditional pergolas while providing extra privacy.
Which part of your house are you struggling to spruce up? Our in-house interior decorators are available to hold your hand, steer you in the right direction, and we are just a telephone call away. Next, nuggets and tips of getting onto the property ladder on our favorite home ownership segment. What are the main challenges have you faced through this journey?
So I think my journey began with another home that I had bought somewhere else that I paid a deposit for, that I was so excited to move into. And that didn't work out. So that was one of the huge challenges for me, because even up to now, I've never been able to recover the deposit. So I think in terms of home ownership is doing your due diligence and knowing who are the right people to work with. I don't know what I would have done differently, but I really just felt that that was a major setback for me. But luckily, when I came to this other transaction, it worked well. Actually, there was a hitch in that after I paid the deposit, the bank that was financing me went into receivership. But thanks be to God, I was already working somewhere else, so I was able to pay it off. So that has been my journey, full of ups and downs. And, you know, I always say being alone and making such huge decisions is also frightening. I used to sleep at night and think, what? Those are huge amounts of money to take as a mortgage, but I thank God that I was able to do it.
What is the one thing you love in this home?
What I love most about this home is just the community, that we're in an enclosed, gated community. So we have neighbors. You have your own compound where, of course, I can sit in the garden. My son and I can have our own space and do whatever we want to do, because the house has lots and lots of space. I love the high ceilings. I love the large windows. It's just a beautiful space that's just enough for me and my baby. This met the dream that I had for my own home. And the kitchen, the bedrooms, the master bedroom is beautiful. So I think it met everything that I was looking for in a home. Yeah.
Going back to the house that you are buying that has not completed to date, and you haven't received your refund for the deposit. So many people today have also started that journey, and they're in that space.
Yes.
Is it that you didn't use professionals? Is it that you didn't do your due diligence? What could have gone wrong?
I think we were just excited, and in the place I was working, a lot of us wanted to buy a house in that specific place, so all of us are stuck in that. We didn't do our due diligence. In fact, I remember taking the lease agreement, the sale agreement, now years later to a lawyer and saying, you didn't even do a lease agreement with the developer. We did a sale agreement with an individual, one of the individuals. I think I did it in a hurry. I didn't seek legal advice. I didn't do my due diligence. What I would advise anybody who is looking to buy a house, just work with professionals and people who just have a good reputation, and you can look back at something, at the history, and see what they have achieved before.
A lot of people think that working with professionals is too expensive. And I've always said cheap is more expensive.
True. Yeah. That is so true. That is so true. I learned that the hard way. So just work with professionals, and you pay a little more, but you get value and security.
I would say save money early, save as much as possible. Don't go into the credit traps where you borrow small money and you pay a very high interest rate. That one will always stop you from saving enough. Be very careful those few years you save, and make sure that you don't lose your saving with a bad interest. Then, of course, in Kenya it's very common to borrow from family, even from friends, because that's a nice opportunity when you trust people. But I think many people who do mortgages are people who work in banks, they are in the finance sector, they might have employers, solid employers who guarantee for their mortgages. So 80% of Kenyans work in the informal economy. So the only way they can get into property is to save and not go for the most expensive ones too early.
We all know that building a home, construction is not a walk in the park. What were your pain points, and what would you tell anybody thinking of building their home? These are the red flags you need to look out for.
Certainly, Nancy, construction is not a walk in the park. It's not for the faint-hearted. And for me, one of the things, like I said earlier, was selecting the different professionals and fundis, so to say, who are going to walk the journey with me. Getting the right people was one of the challenges. Another thing that I didn't really think much of is the terrain of the land. And for me, that's something that is very, very key that I would tell anybody who wants to get into construction. Never ever take your land for granted and look at it and say, it's flat, so let us begin. So it's something that needs to be taken into consideration by the architect right from the start, so that you're able then to translate what's on paper right to the ground.
Because it's very expensive if you don't do that.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what I went through. And I remember for me, the land was hilly.
Because your land is slopey.
Yes, but I just never thought it was that bad until we started constructing. And if you look at my house, as a result, then we had to get various levels. I had to backfill the land. My garden actually was a garden that I had to backfill and construct from scratch, because if I had left it, then we would never be able to get into the house because of the heights that were created as a result. Now, another thing again, changed my design slightly. One of the rooms in the house shouldn't have been there, but because of the different heights,
because of the terrain of the land, you had to modify the house.
Yes, I needed to modify the house, so I had the option of having either a false roof or another room. So that again was another cost that I had not foreseen. So other than the backfilling of the garden, other than just having the extra room, of course there's also the extra labor that comes along with it. Please remember that I got a facility to build the house. Which
so any changes affect the cost.
Yes, and you have to convince your financier that, look, I never saw this, it was unforeseen. And it's very difficult convincing, especially people who haven't constructed before. How do you convince somebody that you spent over almost $1 million trying to get the height right, both at the back of the house and at the front of the house? So that's one of the challenges that you really have to look out for when you're constructing. Then another one is you need to get fundis who are reliable. Yeah. And sometimes you will have people who come and talk to you and you think, oh, they know their bit. But they are not reliable in the sense that they'll probably come to your site, first of all, take longer than they should take. 2, they will not do what you ask them to do. So there's a lot of trust issues that will definitely come into play when you're constructing. Yeah. And then thirdly, there's the issue of materials. And please remember, there's also the issue of the bills of quantities that you gave the bank. And sometimes you go and you realize, the bills of quantity were this, but when you go to the shop, in reality, there's such a big difference. Again, another thing I realize is that you've got to have the same mindset as the professionals you're working with. For instance, if you have your quantity surveyor, what sort of tiles do you want to have? What sort of finishes do you want to have in your house? Be very specific to your quantity surveyor and say, look, it's my house. And again, you've got to be very firm. So that what you want is what you will get. If, for instance, I want this tile, nobody should convince me that there's an alternative unless there's a good reason for it. Therefore, there's got to be a sync of minds right from the start and be clear about it, because anyway, you're the one who's going to pay for it.
And you're the one who live in that home.
And you're the one who's going to live in that home.
It's a fact. Owning a home is not a walk in the park, and every journey is not the same. Would you like to share your experience and inspire the next homeowner? Just give us a call and we'll be at your doorstep. Last but not least, a highlight on other investment opportunities available in the market, courtesy First Avenue, your real estate partner.
Located in the serene environment of Lukenya Golden Triangle, 5 kilometers from the Nairobi-Mombasa Highway, is Moke Gardens Apartments. This world-class affordable estate is changing the way people are living. It consists of 4,000 units of 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments spread across 48 blocks with a plinth area of 40, 64, and 86 square feet respectively on a 40-acre piece of land. Accommodation amenities will include a spacious living area with large windows for natural light, a kitchen fitted with top and bottom cabinets for storage with a door leading to adobe area, a balcony area, a visitor's cloakroom, a master ensuite bedroom. Common shared amenities will include 24/7 manned gate with perimeter wall, CCTV surveillance, internal cabra paved driveways, ample parking, ample water supply, street lighting, shopping center, children's play area, social center, renewable solar, jogging track or cycling track, and a clubhouse that will include a swimming pool and gym. The development is in close proximity to schools, shopping centers, and recreational places. Construction is currently ongoing. Moke Gardens Apartments is an affordable housing project developed in partnership with the Government of Kenya. Moke Gardens, experience the living. Unity East is master planned community set in the heart of Tattoo City. The community consists of 640 2, 3, and 4-bedroom contemporary apartments offering a tranquil yet modern living experience powered by world-class amenities. The accommodation features will include an 85-kilogram Turkish high-security steel door that opens into the well-lit living room with an expansive balcony with a glass railing on one side and an open-plan kitchen on the other. A futuristic-style kitchen with honeycomb tile features, polished Italian-style granite tops, standard extractor hood, and a breakfast bar. Next to the kitchen, each unit has a spacious utility room with a provision for a washing machine. From the living room, one finds the shared bathroom consisting of a water closet, frameless glass shower screens, rain shower, and a vanity. Next is the ensuite master bedroom and 2 other bedrooms that have white UV high quality wardrobes. 150-litre solar water heating with booster and smoke detectors. The common shared amenities will include Unity East Gatehouse, 24-hour manned security with use of access cards, CCTV surveillance, access to a state-of-the-art fitness center, community park with jogging tracks, children's playground, a breathtaking expansive swimming pool, a gym, and mini markets. The expected completion date for this first block is end of July 2022, and the price tag for this development is from $59,750. Unity East pairs high architecture and ingenious landscaping, creating a refreshing lifestyle for the entire estate. Where do you get modern, luxurious, and masterfully designed affordable apartments along Waiyaki Way? Well, Finn Heights Apartments Waiyaki Way got you covered with 28 units of 1, 2, and 3-bedroomed apartments are ideal to suit every family size. The accommodation features include a spacious lounge area with a sliding door leading to a balcony, a separate dining area, a fully fitted kitchen with designer cabinetry, a separate pantry and laundry area, a visitor's cloakroom, and an ensuite master bedroom with built-in ceiling height designer wardrobes. Shared common amenities will include 24-hour manned security access, a perimeter fence with CCTV surveillance, ample parking space with cabro paved driveways, children play area, ample water supply, backup generator, high-speed lifts, well-equipped gym facility, a rooftop pool area, a lounge area with spectacular and breathtaking views of Mountain View suburbs. This development has an easy access to Westlands, CBD, Gigiri, and Lavington, with great schools and shopping facilities around, thus defines the perfect lifestyle living. The price range of this development is as follows. 1-bedroom apartment is 6.5 million Kenya shillings. 2-bedroom apartment is 10 million Kenya shillings. 3-bedroom standard apartment is 13 million Kenya shillings. And 3-bedroom premium apartment is 14 million Kenya shillings.
Did you know First Avenue, your real estate partner, has been rated as the first port of call when looking to understand the real estate dynamics? Looking for a deal to buy, rent, or invest in this sector? We have a large portfolio in every price range. We also hold your hand every step of the process. Welcome to our offices and let's talk. Once again, my shoot location is King's Sapphire Apartments in Nakuru City, the city with unlimited opportunities. If you are developing projects within this great county, are in the interior design space, or even a homeowner and would like to share your experience of getting onto the home ownership ladder, I'm here in Nakuru County and you can reach me on our digital platforms. I'll be happy to share your products with our viewers. And if you want weekly updates, subscribe on our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching The Property Show. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.
Crown Paints. If you like it, crown it.